Do you have any news about Azur Promilia this weekend? Do you have any? Oh boy, do I have news about Azur Promilia this weekend? Yes, I do. That is something that I wanted to talk to you all about today. We have a ton of stuff concerning Azur Promilia to discuss today. Yes, we do. Fancy seeing you here, fellow Azur Promilia fan that happens to be interested in one of today's topics. For those of you that were unaware, Azur Promilia has been previewed at Billy World 2024. Admittedly, there hasn't been that much previewed, a lot less than people were expecting. But we do have some things to talk about that we're gonna go over. So there's this Azure Field Facebook page that I've been following. There are images from the Azur Promilia event. These are some of the creatures that you can collect. The Azur Promilia booth, which seems very large. Oh my god, and then you have the new elf mommy. Holy crap, chat. Oh damn, okay. No, some of the waifus, some of the characters are looking great. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video that showcases all the new characters that are being introduced that have never been showcased before. This is, wait, who was that? This is Coco. This is Kath Bell. I'm glad he zoomed in. This right here, this is who I am going to be pulling for. This character right here, this is who I am going to be pulling for. 100%. I know there are a lot of lolly characters in the game. They're not my thing. Not at all interested in them. This right here, this is where I'm going to be focusing my money. Metza. 100%. She's cute. Symphoria. Morwen. I also think she's pretty cute too. They have some very nice looking characters. This is Mrs. Stix's favorite character. When she saw her, she immediately foamed at the mouth and said, "Oh my god, she is the cutest character I have ever seen in a gacha game." She wants to play her and main her so desperately. They do have very... Okay, every time I see her, I'm just like, I can't focus. They do have a very strong focus on the exact opposite kind of characters that Azure Lane focuses on, which is very interesting. But the characters all do look very good. Dono is really cute. Yeah, that's what Mrs. Stix says too. She thought Peng Peng there was also cute. She loves the tiny little characters because Mrs. Stix is a tiny little person herself. She's only 5'1.5", so she can relate to these characters. There's Pee-Pee. Or Pepe, sorry. She was kind of adorable. We're all looking respectfully. Give me the game now. I know, right? I kind of like her too. Luo Qing. I think Luo Qing looks pretty good. That's a shame that that was all the character footage. But that isn't all we have to look at. Here we have... These are the creatures that we're going to be able to tame, potentially ride, potentially fly on, potentially utilize in combat. This is never before seen footage, by the way, chat. If these characters are adults or teens, so refraining from commenting. The big elf waifu was definitely an adult. I don't know. These are Palcomons? Yeah. Never tell with these games. I thought Alicia from Outer Plane was like 18, youngest she's 17. monsters evolve into waifus? That's a valid point. It would be very cool if the monsters actually evolved into waifus, yeah. Like this thing turns into the big blonde-haired elf, or that thing turns into the big blonde, or that thing turns into the red-haired character, maybe, yeah. Some of these do genuinely look like Pokemon though, no joke. Where can we see the video? It's on the, I don't remember what the Facebook page was called. I'll link it after this. Pages are not real. It's a good idea. I'm gonna make a gacha like this. Hell yeah, dude, do it. Okay, we've gone back to the beginning. What is this? PlayStation 5 trailer. Have we seen the PlayStation 5 trailer? Chat, have we? Let's take a look anyway. Dude, that's adorable. Wait, what? This is taken from the PC client, by the way. Oh, the fact that you can interact with the environment so is so cool. The farming is gonna be, this is gonna be the biggest like PVE focused gacha game I've ever played. What I think is good about this though, comparatively to games like Wuthering Waves or Genshin, is that there's gonna be non-combat related endgame activities like farming. Dude, you can actually utilize abilities while on your flying mount. That's sick. Oh god, no, not farming. Farming! It's Pow World all over again. Harvest Moon Pow World all over again. The world looks so pretty. I know, right? The world is beautiful. Open world gacha games, chat. They are looking phenomenal. Character models look good. The combat seems fast. I know it does seem like, I don't think it looks as fast or flashy as Rua, but I don't think it needs to be, you know. Oh wait, I did, that evolved. Chat, that evolved. Wait, what? Does that mean your things can evolve? I don't know about her. Well, the world was in a different game. I don't really like the characters and gameplay of this one. Yeah, it's not going to appeal to everyone, 100%. Not every game appeals to every player, so. Well, you know, at the very least, we know that the game's coming to PS5. If you recall, one of the main concerns people had with Wuthering Waves was that it didn't have a confirmed PlayStation release yet, or release date. But I mean, that's not the case for Azur Promilia. We know it is 100% coming to PS5. Let's see, what else do we have, chat? Or Azur Promilia. Oh, these are official cosplay from the Azur Promilia event. Oh, damn, those look great. All right, that is everything we have. That's everything we have right now concerning Azur Promilia based off of the first 2-3 days of Bilibili World 2024. Still no confirmation of a release date yet, no confirmation of a beta test yet, but we saw a bunch of monsters, we saw a bunch of the characters that are being introduced into the game that are gonna be playable, we saw more combat, we saw the actual like flying air, we saw aerial combat, which was really cool, we saw like the monsters evolving. Like, what was that all about? So I think we at least have a slightly more complete picture of what the game is going to ultimately end up being right now, which is good.